Basic economic principles. Economic theory offers a variety of concepts which can be of considerable assistance to the managers in decision making practices. These tools are helpful for managers in solving business related problems. These are thus taken as guides in making decisions. The following are the basic economic tools for decision making: opportunity cost principle, incremental concept, principle of time perspective, discounting principle, equimarginal principle. Firstly, opportunity cost principle. It is related and applied to scarce resource. When there are alternative uses of scarce resource, one should know which best alternative is and which is not. We should know what gain by best alternative is and what loss by left alternative is. Davenport, an American economist, explains the concept of opportunity cost with reference to an example. Suppose a girl had two kinds of fruits, one pear and one peach, and if a bad boy is after her to seize the fruits, then the best way for the girl is to drop one fruit and run with the other so that she can at least save one fruit at the cost of the other. When the girl so drops by the way, side one fruit and runs with the other, then the opportunity cost of the fruit she saves is the foregone alternative of the fruit she lost. This is the opportunity cost theory. The concept of opportunity cost plays an important role in managerial decisions. This concept helps in selecting the best possible alternative from among various alternatives available to solve a particular problem. This concept helps in the best allocation of available resources. The opportunity cost of an action is simply the next best alternative to that action, or put more simply, what you would have done if you didn't make the choice you did. And secondly, incremental principle. The main objective of the incremental principle is maximization of profits, or in other words, to raise the profits in business. By increasing in the production, the total cost of the product rises and simultaneously profit also rises. How much extra we should produce to get the best profits, and how much extra cost would be incurred for the extra production. Incremental concept involves estimating the impact of decision alternatives on cost and revenues, emphasizing the changes in total cost and total revenue resulting from changes in prices, products, procedures, investments, or whatever else may be at stake in decisions. The two basic components of incremental reasoning are incremental cost, incremental revenue. Incremental cost may be defined as the change in total cost resulting from a particular decision. Incremental revenue is the change in total revenue resulting from a particular decision. And thirdly, a principle of time perspective. Our decision by the firm should take into account of both short run and long run effects on revenues and costs, and maintain the right balance between the long run and short run. According to the principle of time perspective, a manager, decision maker should give due emphasizes both to short term and long term impact of its decisions, giving apt significance to the different time periods before reaching any decision. Short run refers to a time period in which some factors are fixed while other factors are variable. Production can be increased by increasing the quantity of variable factors, while long run is a time period in which all factors of production can become variable. Entry and exit of seller films can take place easily. From a consumer point of view, short run refers to short period in which they respond to the changes in price given the taste and preference of the consumer, while long run is a time period in which the consumers have enough time to respond to price changes by varying their taste and preferences. And next is discounting principle. This explains about the comparison of money value in present and future time. For example, if a person is given option to take 100 as a gift for today, or if a person is given option to take 100 rupees as a gift after 1 month, normally a person chooses first offer only. Why? Because today rupee is having more worth than tomorrow tomorrow's rupee. An equimarginal principle. It is one of the widely used concepts in managerial economics. This principle is also known as the principle of maximum satisfaction. By allocating available resources to get optimum benefit, this principle provides a basis for maximum utilization for of all the inputs of them so as to maximize the profitability. The equal margin principle can also be applied in time allocation problems such as studying for examinations. Suppose you have 3 examinations tomorrow and you only have 9 hours to study today. The subjects covered are economics, English, and mathematics. Your objective is to maximize the average of your grades in these 3 subjects with your limited study time. In other words, how should you allocate your 6 hours of study time such that the marginal grade from the last hour of studying spent is one subject is just equal to the marginal grade from the last hour of studying spent in any other subject? If you answer, I will divide my time equally among the 3 subjects, that may not really be the most practical one. Why? Because there will always be difficult and easy subjects for you, such that will have to spend longer hours for a difficult subject while it take you only a few minutes to study for an easy one. Of course, the perceived level of difficulty among subjects is relative. The marginal grade may be represented by the additional grade that you expect to get in each of the subjects from each additional time that you spend studying for each, and the level of difficulty of the subject concerned. Hope you enjoy this video. Thank you.